Good afternoon, everybody. Welcome to Proverbs with Paul in the afternoon. And it's rather a chilly afternoon, really, or at least late afternoon, though the sun has shone intermittently. Proverbs chapter 17 and verse 24. Wisdom is in the presence of one who has understanding, but the eyes of a fool are on the ends of the earth. So wisdom is in the presence of one who has understanding. Understanding is more than wisdom. I've always believed that Solomon asked God for wisdom, but he should have asked God for the ability to manage the wisdom that God was going to reveal to him. Because when you know something in the way that Solomon began to know things, you have to manage them emotionally. You have to manage them as it relates to what to do about them now that you know them. And that caused Solomon so much grief. And he went into all kinds of depression because he could not manage the wisdom and insights God had given to him. So understanding is richer because it gives us the ability to manage wisdom. Wisdom obviously is the content, but understanding gives us a working practice on how to apply and implement the different factors of wisdom. But it says here, the eyes of a fool are on the ends of the earth. And when I first read this, I realized that the focus wasn't what was before, but was ahead. So the fool looks ahead. And then I thought, well, the fool doesn't look ahead. In fact, the fool only ever looks at what is in front of him. He never makes provision for the long term. And then I thought, maybe the reality of focusing on the end of all things rather than the end of a situation. And that sense that people focus in these days on the end of the age. And Christians are easily distracted by the demands that come at them from different avenues with regards to how the end of the age might come about. And yet we see every day different facets that reveal a sense of the end of the age. As we see brokenness all around us, as we see decay, as we see the breakdown of institution, all of those facets are a sign of the seasons, the things that will be in place when the end of the age comes and God brings a judgment to mankind. And that sense of ingredients getting ready for the end of the age is really upon us. So does it mean that the fool, in effect, is focusing too much on the end rather than embracing the now? I'll leave that to you. But being wise will enable you to manage, but being with understanding will enable you to apply the things that you now know. Thank you for joining me. Be blessed. Have a great afternoon, and I'll see you tomorrow.